How do I pray? Prayer is very sacred and very, very personal to me. It's something that I'm compelled to do. And it's not compelled because somebody's telling me or somebody's putting a gun to my head, but it's just an internal force that makes me pray each and every day. Now, prayer can be formal, it can be your puja, and prayer can be very informal. I dare say that I kind of pray almost throughout the day because I'm keeping on doing my japa, keep on doing my meditation. But in this episode, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the process of prayer. How do I pray? I've been very fortunate to have deities, and I've got Gopal, I've got Shaligram, I've got Sudarshan Mahayantra. And I've been praying to them for a very, very long time. And I inherited them. It's deities you can actually go out and buy, or then they come to you. And in 3 instances, well, actually in 4 instances, they've all come to me. So I've had Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadra come to me. And you know what? I kind of wear them very proudly on my arm. I've got Shaligram come to me. And then I've had Sudarshan Mahayantra come to me. And then I had Gopal, which is another Shaligram Shila. Shaligram is nothing but the Krishna in the form of stone. And again, a very compelling and a very beautiful story, which I'm not going to cover now. You will hear more about that later. So how do I pray? The first thing you do is you offer your obeisances and your prayers and seek the blessings of your spiritual masters and your spiritual master and the departed. So because I've become under something known as the Guru Shishya Parampara. So this knowledge is handed over from Guru to Shishya, from master to student over generations. And I've been fortunate also to be blessed by a Guru, His Holiness Sridhar Swami Maharaj. And the way you first do it is you first do the Gayatri mantra. You start with the Guru Gayatri, you do the Gaur Gayatri, then you do Gopal Gayatri, and you repeat that a certain number of times. The whole idea of the Gayatri is to focus, purify yourself, and then start praying and doing your deity worship, the puja that we talk about. When you do puja, you offer certain substances and you offer certain paraphernalia to the Lord. So the first thing you do is actually you have a shank, which is a conch shell. You blow that conch shell and you establish that I'm now starting my puja. The purpose of the conch shell is to purify the space around you. After you've blown the conch shell, what you do is you light a diya or light a lamp, a ghee lamp. You will then actually take the deities, I bathe them. You treat the deities as if they are members of your family. It's a very honored guest who's in your family. And the great thing about doing puja and worship is when you have a deity in your house, you need to realize that they are the protectors and the protected. They are protected because you have asked them to come and reside with you and you are giving them food and shelter, supposedly in your house. And they are the protectors because they are the supreme, they are God. So it's a very beautiful, it's a very personal relationship. You've got this very, very powerful thing sitting in your house. You've got sitting in your house and you're seeking protection at the same time you're offering them service. So it's a kind of a dual relationship. You dress them, you feed them, you offer food to them in sacrifice, you offer them water. When it's cold, you offer them something to wear at night. When it's hot, you apply sandalwood paste on them. It's how you would do it to yourself or to any of your kids. And it's a very, very, very sweet feeling. It's a very sweet experience. So you will first offer, a diya. You will then take agarbatti or incense sticks. You will then offer an actual diya and worship them with the diya. You will offer samrani or frankincense. And so you will offer camphor or kapura. So there's a lot of paraphernalia that you have. When you celebrate festivals, you will decorate them very nicely. This is the way you establish a personal rapport and a personal relationship with God. And that is my process of prayer. Once I finished my prayer, so here's it. So what do we do when we wake up in the morning? Many of us go and have our cup of coffee or tea and we don't even brush our teeth and we do that, and I'm guilty of doing that too. However, what you do is you go take a shower. After you've taken a shower, you will then go and eat something. You will treat your deities no different. So the first thing you do is you go and greet them and you wake them up like you're waking up a baby or somebody that you love very dearly from their bed. You wake them up. It's time to wake up. The next thing is you bathe them, you clothe them, and then after that, because now they're hungry, they've taken a shower, right? If you've had a baby, what you will do is basically you'll shower them and they feel hungry because there's an effort in taking a shower. So what you will do is then you'll feed them. And then you feed them, and after you feed them, you do the puja and you offer them prayers. So that's the process that I follow. Once the actual physical puja is over, I have certain mantras that I say on a day-to-day basis. And the mantras that I say are what we call three sandhyam. You do it at the three times of the day. You do it at 6 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and then 6 o'clock in the evening again. You don't physically need to be present before the deities to do your mantras or to do your gayatri or do the sandhya. You can do it in your mind wherever you are, whatever the situation is. So that's my process of prayer, and I thought I'd share that to you. At some point, I think I'll post pictures which you will be able to see as well.